Hello my loves and welcome to the Perfume Realm. My name is Manahil and today we are going to do an early birthday haul. But before we get started, I just wanted to say, if you are interested in joining the realm, I highly suggest clicking the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you can stay up to date on everything that is happening here. Now let's jump into the video. So my actual birthday is on Halloween, October 31st, and of course we have a lot of time before that day arrives. The reason I'm doing this early birthday haul is because I am not planning on doing any shopping, at least when it comes to perfume, during my birthday month. I just really want to enjoy what I have, and I want to take this birthday to really savor all the good things that I have in my life right now. I just feel like my life has really become this fast-paced type of life where I'm not really stopping to smell the roses, really having an intimate connection with the fragrances that I smell. And I realized that this was an issue when I would get perfume in the mail and I was already thinking of the next fragrance that I wanted to buy. So I really want October, my birthday month, to really be a laid-back month where I enjoy what I have, enjoy the people in my life, the fragrances in my life, just everything in general. I already know that for my birthday, I'm not trying to do anything fancy or go out and party or anything like that. I already decided that I just want to go horseback riding with my friends and family and kind of have a, maybe a pumpkin carving contest, something like that, something really chill, and it just sounds really pleasant to me. Alright, so I have already opened all of these. I got a chance to smell them, got a chance to know them, and so right after I record this one, I'm going to be recording a comparison review where I talk about all of these different fragrances and compare them against another fragrance. I know you guys really enjoyed that format the last time that I did it. So over here we have Givenchy's Live Irresistible Delicious. I really loved L'Interdit, which was the original Givenchy that I bought, the first one that I had in my collection. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous, and so I figured I would kind of dive in deeper into the house and get another fragrance. So I did pick this one up. This one is a flanker that are all under this kind of irresistible line. So this one is the Delicious version, and I really enjoy this. I'm not going to get too much in depth only because, like I said, I am planning on doing a comparison review, but this is a very powerful, that's one thing that I love about Givenchy fragrances thus far. They're very powerful and the performance is amazing. So this one opens up in a very beautiful, juicy way. I definitely get pear in the opening. It is not too sweet, and I wouldn't say that this is particularly girly as much as it looks like from the packaging and the bottle and the color of the juice. I would say that, of course, it does lean feminine. It's definitely a feminine fragrance in my opinion. I just don't think it has the same type of girly vibe that you might expect when you look at the packaging, and I really love that about it. There is something unexpected underneath every layer of a Givenchy fragrance, and that's one thing that I really enjoy in any perfume. When there's a type of dimension where when you discover one thing you realize there's so much more underneath. I love a fragrance that can unfold in front of you, and I just wanted to show you that this is one of the new beauties in my collection. Alright, the next perfume is a cute little addition to my collection, and this one is from Pacifica. It is Hawaiian Ruby Guava. So Hawaiian Ruby Guava is actually the third Pacifica fragrance in my collection. The first two that I have is French Lilac as well as Island Vanilla. Both of those I really love, especially French Lilac. That one blew me away. So I figured I would get another one of these, especially since they're so affordable. And again, another winner. This is a gorgeous, juicy scent. You can smell the guava in here. It's super punchy and it is definitely very direct. So I can see some people seeing this more as like an air refreshener type of scent, whereas I personally find it beautiful for the summer. I am not going to be wearing this during the winter. It is straight up a summer fruity cocktail and I love it. All right, next up we have a huge blind buy disappointment, and I don't know if I've already shared this on my channel. I don't think I have. I did talk about it on my Instagram at one point. This is Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder, and I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I really thought it was going to be incredible from the way it was described. I mean, this is like a cult classic. Everywhere you look, especially when you're looking for a nice tropical type of scent, this one is always going to be listed. And I thought it would be something similar to Terracotta, or even if it wasn't super similar, somewhere in the same league, if anything, since, you know, it is so well loved. And no, it was very disappointing. It's a coconut scent, and the coconut in here is just not appealing to me. It kind of makes me a little bit queasy, and it's a very one-dimensional scent at that. Terracotta isn't super dimensional either, but it's just perfect in every other way. It's like a perfect light wear type of scent. You guys already know how I feel about it. This one just did not live up to the hype, unfortunately, and I really tried to love it, but it just didn't work out. I would say that this falls in line more in the Corloff Gold and Sensuous Nude, also from Estee Lauder, that category, but it is definitely stronger, and the coconut is definitely more defined in this one. So I'm actually just going to be giving this to my mom. She really liked it, so I mean, at least it found a home, just not with me. So this is Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. Okay, this next perfume is one I am so excited about, and this is Dirty English from Juicy Couture. And this is actually a fragrance that was made for men. This is a men's fragrance, and I kind of went out of my way to buy an old formulation because everyone said the newer formulation sucks. You know, isn't that always the case? And if you are looking for the older formulation, just be sure to note if it has charms or not, because the newer formulation doesn't have the charms and has like a plastic cap. So if you're, you know, trying to find an authentic old formulation, it will definitely have the charms and a metal cap. But I bought this one after I was reading about it on Fragrantica, and it seemed to be quite polarizing, and I felt like this was something I needed. I thought I might as well just roll the dice and buy it, and wow, I am truly blown away by this. So I'm going to talk about this one a little bit more because this is not going to be in an upcoming video. I am completely enamored by this one. It is so addictive, at least to me. I will say right here and right now, I do not recommend this for a blind buy at all. It's just nothing like any of the fragrances that I typically talk about, which is usually like a gourmand scent or, you know, a sweet floral oriental, things like that. It is none of those. So if that's what you're expecting, you're not going to get it with this one. So of course, if you're feeling adventurous and that's kind of the mentality you have right now, then I do think that this would be a really great one to explore. To me, this smells like a car with a very worn in leather interior where you jump into the back seat and kind of have, you know, a fun little night with a friend. And that's what it smells like. You can smell like that body heat, like that body mustiness is in here for sure. It does give it that kind of dirty vibe. It also has a little bit of a library touch to it with the leather. So there's something very masculine about this, something very rugged about it, and I am truly obsessed with it. And it is one that I love for myself, not even one that I want to give to a guy, like one I really love for myself. Although I don't think that there would be a lot of occasions for me to wear this out, at least not one in which I would be confident enough to wear this, but at home I definitely do. I think that kind of indolic nature of this is what keeps me coming back. There's just something so carnal in this, so it's definitely one of the best additions that I've had of late to my collection. All right, next up, another Givenchy fragrance. This one is the L'Interdit Intense, and it just came out this year. I adore this as well. I think that I say that word a lot, but I really do think this one is beautiful. when you compare it to the original, I'm going to be doing that in a future video, but this one definitely has more warmth to it. It is definitely more intense and powerful and long lasting for sure. But of course, it's not just, you know, a simply intensified version of the original. It has some of its own thing going on, and I do not think it would be redundant to add this to your collection. They're completely different in my opinion. They have the same DNA and all of that, but you know, this definitely has a lot more going on, and I can only imagine how amazing the other fragrances are from this house. So this is the intense version of L'Interdit from Givenchy. Okay, next up we have Café Cabano from Teo Cabano. Thank God I finally got this. This was not a blind buy. I was actually sent the discovery set from the house, and they included 2 Café Cabanos, like 2 little samples of Café Cabano, which was amazing for me because I thought I only had one, so I was like savoring it, and then I realized they had given me another one, so I went through both of them and I was like, I have to have a full bottle because it is so delicious, and it really is the most yummy, warm gourmand with this beautiful coffee note in it. To me, it's definitely kind of like a very smooth, silky, thick latte. That's what it reminds me of. This is the bottle. I literally want to drink it. If I could, I would. It is so magical. It's so intoxicating, and it's just super high quality. I'm telling you that this is not a Dunkin' Donuts latte. This is a Starbucks latte, but not even just any Starbucks. This is the corner Starbucks on Michigan Avenue in Chicago with the most incredible latte makers there are, and this is what it is. So I love, 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 love Café Cabano, and I am very happy that I finally decided to buy the full bottle. Alright, so we have the next fragrance right here. This is Naughty Alice from Vivienne Westwood, and I bought this because I saw some type of review on Fragrantica and I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I love it. It's a very bright, happy, powdery violet scent. Kind of like the complete opposite, like the polar opposite to Dirty English. This one is not risky or edgy or rugged, even though the name is Naughty Alice. This is like the most good girl scent that you could ever find, and both of them I quite enjoy. So I have a weird type of range of scent preferences for sure. Okay, lastly, I'm going to share a couple of fragrances that I was sent and I actually really, really loved them. 100% my opinion. There was literally no obligation to say anything positive. My honesty is something I know that you guys really value, and I also hold myself to when it comes to being genuine and reviewing fragrances that I know that you guys are gonna love, because it is so embarrassing to me to recommend a fragrance that you smell and you're like, this is literal crap, and not because I don't like it, but because it smells like crap. It's like a bad quality perfume. That's never my aim. And the first one is a set from Sense of Wood. These are so beautiful. 2 of them are ones that I'm quite obsessed with. The other one I know is, you know, made really well, I can tell. However, the spices in it are a bit too much for me. So I'm not gonna review these. I have a very in-depth review over on my Instagram page, Perfume.Realm. So if you wanna check that out, you can, but this is like the presentation and the little decants that I was sent. And I really, really enjoyed going through these really high quality fragrances. This one I was sent, and I honestly think that this is going to be like my winter scent. I actually think that Cafe Cabano and this are going to be the two that compete the entire time during the cooler months, because I feel like these two are the ones that I'm going to reach for the most. I'm going to get into this one later on. Everything else I bought with my own money. It's just this and the Sense of Wood that I was sent, and I like them enough that I wanted to talk about them on my channel. All right, so that is going to wrap up my early and only birthday haul for this year. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have tried any of these fragrances and how you feel about them. I really want to know. Talk to me and I will talk back. Thank you guys so much for sharing your valuable time with me here today as we sit and chat about perfume. It really means the world to me, and if you did enjoy this video or any of my content, again, I would love it if you considered subscribing, giving this video a like, and sharing with a friend. Other than that, have a good one.